because I am. And today, since there's a new season of one of my favorite shows, actually, which is called Frieren. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend you go watch it. But I thought, since most of the names are in German, I will tell you what they translate to. So, obviously, we have Frieren, which is the title. And Frieren translates to freeze. But it's not like to freeze something, but rather like freezing. Like I'm freezing. Ich friere, for example. To feel cold, essentially. And maybe once you understand what the names mean in German, you can kind of draw a lot of similarities to why the character is named that way, because it usually resembles how they act. So, frieren, to freeze. Then we have Himmel, which is sky or heaven. Himmel, sky or heaven. Heiter, which is cheerful or serene. Heiter, cheerful, serene. Maybe once we've gone through all of their names, I'll add a little bit more to their personality connection and how it makes sense why they're named that way. We have Eisen, which is translates to iron. Eisen, iron. Then we have Fern, which translates to far or distant. Fern, far, distant. Stark, which is strong. Stark. Stark Sama is what they usually call him in the show. Sein, which is to be or being. Sein, to be. Then we have some mages or mage exam candidates. Übel, which is evil or nasty or sickly. It could be any of these three. It just depends on the context, on how the word is being used. Übel, übel, evil, nasty, sickly. translates to spine, or whirl, or vortex, or turmoil. I guess spine would be Wirbelsäule. So it doesn't accurately translate in this version. Wirbel, whirl, vortex, turmoil. Then we have Kanne, which translates to pitcher or pot. Pitcher or pot. Then we have Lawine, which translates to avalanche. Avalanche, Lawine. After that we have Richter, or as Americans would pronounce Richter. But Richter really means judge. Richter, judge. Then we have laufen, which is to run or walking. Laufen, to run, walking. Then we have Methode, which is method. Pretty straightforward. Methode, method. Then we have Ehre, which is honor. Ehre, honor. Then we have some legends and demons. We have Flamme, which translates to flame. Serie, which translates to series or sequence. Then we have Qual, which is torment or agony. Flamme, Serie, Qual. Flame, series, torment, or agony. Lügner, which is liar. Linie, which translates to line. And Draht, which translates to wire or thread. Lügner, Linie, and Draht. Liar, line, and wire or thread. Yeah, usually if there's a CH, you'll pronounce it as in Richter. And if there's an ST sound, you'll pronounce it like st, as in stark. It's not stark, but rather stark. Or if there is SP, as in Spinne, which is spider, you would say spinne, instead of spinne. So, then I wanted to tell you about why they're named that way. So, Frieren, you could say, it reflects her cold and kind of stoic nature, which is why they gave her the name Frieren. Frieren, Himmel, represents his lofty ideals and the fact that he is now in the afterlife, since Himmel is translated to heaven as well. Heiter, cheerful, serene. It fits his role as the corrupt bishop who loved a good drink and laugh. Eisen, iron, describes the unbreakable, the dwarven warrior, and his sturdy nature. And 3 more. Fan, the apprentice. She was found as an orphan from a distant land, and it could also represent her long-range magic. Stark. It's a bit ironic at first, since he is a bit of a coward, but he does have immense physical strength, which is why this name is fitting. And lastly, Sein, which is to be or being. It's a more philosophical name for a man trying to find his purpose in life. So, let's go over all of these again. Frieren, to freeze, or to feel cold. Himmel, sky or heaven. Heiter, cheerful, serene. Eisen, iron. Fern, far or distant. Stark, strong. Sein, to be or being. Übel, evil, nasty, or sickly. Denken, to think or thought. Land, Land, land or country. Wirbel is whirl, vortex, or turmoil. Then we have Kanne, which is pitcher or pot. And in addition, you could also say her name is Kanne because she's able to control water, which is kind of fitting, right? You have Lawine, which is avalanche, and coincidentally, she can control ice. Richter, which is judge. Laufen, to run or walking. And then we have Methode, which is method. Ehre, which is honor. Flamme, flame. KW. KWAL is how you pronounce it. Kvad, which is torment or agony. Lugna, which is liar. Linia, which is line. And last but not least, draad, which is wire or thread. There's more German words, especially now in the second season. But these are like the main names from it. And I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, let me know in the comments. If you're watching it, let me know your thoughts. But other than that, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Or a pleasant evening. Take care of yourself, stay safe, and I will see you very soon, okay? And don't be too harsh on yourself if you don't get them right the first time, because German, believe it or not, is quite a tricky language, and especially if you're learning it as somebody who didn't grow up in Germany or just wants to learn it, then just keep at it, and hopefully that way you'll get better over time. But it's completely normal if it seems difficult at first, because it is. That's just the truth of the language. Anyway, take it easy. I'll see you in the next one, alright? Love ya.